Look at me, I'm a beautiful creature. I don't care about your modern time preacher. Welcome, boys, too much noise, I will teach ya. Pum pum po, pum pum po. Hey, I think you forgot that I play. My teddy bear's running away. The Barbie got something to say. Hey, hey, hey. My someone says leave me alone. I'm taking my Pikachu home. You're stupid just like you're smart. So, Wonder Woman, don't you ever forget. You're divine and he's about to regret. He's a I'm not your toy. Not your toy. You stupid boy. Stupid boy. I'll take you down. I'll make you watch her. Dancing with my dolls on the motherfucker beat. Not your toy. Ouch.
Show coverage begins tonight with ABC's meteorologist Ginger Z from Oklahoma.
This is turning into a very destructive tornado, and it is getting bigger.
This afternoon, a local television helicopter capturing the pictures up in the sky, catching this tornado, ranked a preliminary EF4. Look closely. You can see the flashes as the power lines and transformers are ripped apart.
Oh, there's a huge flash right there. It is just ripping up everything in its path.
From the ground, darkness overwhelming Moore, Oklahoma. You can see the colossal tornado bearing down on these streets. Unbelievable destruction. Entire neighborhoods gone. Houses and cars piled on top of each other.
As we know today, we've had a massive tornado, a huge one, that has passed through this community. We do know there are fatalities.
In some parts, everything leveled. Cars tossed, people digging and crawling through rubble.
Started heading in. We were pulling house walls out for people. There were people crawling out from everywhere and anywhere. It's basically just a war zone.
Buildings crushed by the destructive tornado that wreaked havoc for almost an hour.
And sadly, they found a man and then a woman and a small baby.
And here, school buses still lined up outside this school, but the gym torn apart.
It just tore through it like a truck, just run right through the center of it.
Our affiliate, KLCO, spoke to sixth grader Brady, who was inside Briarwood Elementary School when the storm hit.
Then they moved us to the boys and girls bathroom. And then some kids were not following directions of staying away from under the sinks and stuff. And they got under there and cinder blocks and everything collapsed on them. It was just debris.
Power of those storms. A huge tree here uprooted, barely missing this house. The winds here last night, hurricane force, more than 70 miles an hour, leaving a trail of destruction.
It's coming right at us, guys.
Overnight, they stormed across the plains.
Wow, listen to it.
A swath of over 40 reported tornadoes,
About 200 geotons.
staggering in their size, sweeping across the Midwest.
Oh my God, that thing is incredible.
just outside of Omaha, Nebraska, watch the force of this massive wedge tornado. That silver line at the bottom of the screen is cross-track, derailing 13 cars, covering the wreckage in a cloud of black debris.
Oh, here go the train cars.
Thankfully, as sirens roared for miles.
And that's a tornado warning.
In Omaha, terrified baseball fans scurried out of the NCAA College World Series as ominous clouds and heavy rain surrounded the stadium.
It's the first time, as long as I've been coming here for 30 years, that I've seen something that's other than a warning occur.
And across Kansas, remnants of the storm. Tractor trailers flipped